Hey guys, what's up? It is Saturday and it has been such a crazy fucking week. Like, it's been literally hell. I worked every single day this week and like it was just awful. So we're gonna do a little self-care day because your girl desperately needs it. And yeah, so I'm gonna take you along with me. I desperately need to eat, so I'm gonna make some food. I'm gonna take you along with me on this interesting day. I have literally nothing planned, but I need a shower. I might do like an everything shower, so like shave, exfoliate, obviously like I'll wash my face and everything like that. But yeah, so it's gonna be an interesting day, probably kind of boring, but I'm gonna take you along with me, so I hope you enjoy. All right, y'all, so I just got off the phone with my mom. I was about to start making food, and then she called me, and we were on the phone for like 10 minutes, so I haven't touched anything like food related. But she told me, she goes, oh, I cut my finger today at work, because she's a chef. Like, she cooks on the weekends. And so she goes, oh, I cut my finger today at work. And I'm like, are you good? Because at first I thought she said, oh, I cut my finger off. And I'm like, hello? And she's like, no, I just cut my finger. And I'm like, are you okay? And she's like, yeah, no, like, I'm good. And then she was like, real quick trigger warning for those who like don't like the talk of blood, don't mention of blood, whatever. Like, I'm about to mention all that. But anyway, so she was like, yeah, like, I cut my finger today at work and blah, blah, blah. She goes, I washed it and whatever. She goes, I, like, held it with, like, a paper towel so it stopped bleeding. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, did it stop bleeding? Whatever. And she's like, it stopped bleeding, like, when I put the Band-Aid on. And then she goes, I went to, I don't know what she was doing. She was doing something. And she went to go throw, like, the glove away that she had, because she, like, put a Band-Aid on, and then she put a glove on. And she was like, I went to throw the glove in the garbage, and she was like, it was just filled with blood. She goes, the Band-Aid was soaked, there was blood everywhere, and I'm like, are you okay? Like, what the fuck? And so she's like, yeah, no, like, I'm good. She goes, so I had to, like, clean up, like, whatever. Like, I had to clean whatever there was blood on. I think it was, like, the floor, the garbage, whatever. And then she was like, yeah, no, like, I'm fine. I re-washed it. I put another Band-Aid on. And I put another, like, glove on. And she went to go do something else, like, after she'd cleaned up. She came back. And she goes, when I came back to, like, the kitchen, she goes, I went to go throw this glove away. And it was, again, filled with blood. And I'm like, you probably need, like, a stitch or two in your finger. And she goes, no, it's fine. And I'm like, that's not normal. And then she was like, I cleaned it up, blah, blah, blah. She goes, I put in 2 new Band-Aids on. So I don't know how big the cut is. I haven't seen it, whatever. She goes, I put 2 new Band-Aids on. She goes, and now my finger is cold, so I feel like I'm losing circulation in my finger. And I'm like, hello? What the fuck? I'm like, you should probably, like, loosen the Band-Aid or something. Like, you're gonna fucking cut off circulation in your finger, and it's not gonna go well. And she goes, it'll be fine. And I'm like, it's not gonna be fine. And then I was like, you probably need to get, like, stitches or something. And she goes, I don't have time for that. And I'm like, okay. She goes, it's fine. It'll heal on its own. It'll just take longer than, like, it would if I had stitches. And I'm like, you can't be doing this shit to me. Like, what the fuck? But my mom's stubborn, so what are you gonna do? But yeah, so that was my morning. I, like, got out of bed, I got dressed and whatever, and I talked to her for 10 minutes, and that is literally what happened. So that was cool. It's currently 10:15, and I'm making myself a buffalo chicken sandwich. Because why the fuck not, right? Because I work really weird hours. Like, sometimes I'll work, like 7 to 7, like, a 12-hour shift. Sometimes I'll work, like, a weird, like, 10-hour shift. And I'll still do 24s. So like my ass is eating like fucking buffalo chicken sandwich at 10 in the morning, or it's like some days like it's like 8 o'clock in the morning and I want like tacos. I don't know why, but I might go to the store today, I guess, because we might make like nachos or some shit. And my dog is coming because she, I don't know. Hello. But yeah, so here's the dog. Lexi, say hi. Say hi. She just knows that. Oh, okay. She just knows that I have chicken. She thinks she's gonna get something. I don't know. But yeah, so I'm gonna start making this, and I will. Don't lick my hand, please. All right, I'm in the middle of making my sandwich, and I was jamming to some music, but that was really annoying. But yeah, here's my sandwich. We got pepper jack cheese, because that shit's amazing. Hello, where's the spatula? Well, the good spatula I want is dirty, so that's cool. Hello? What the fuck? Well, all of our good spatulas are dirty, so I'm gonna have to use this weird ass one. But anyway, so I have my sandwich. Ow, fuck, I just burned myself. On the griddle here, right? We got some pepper jack cheese up in this bitch. Let me show y'all what we're working with here. So here is the deliciousness. We got pepper jack cheese, we got chicken, we got ranch up in this bitch, and bread. Simple, easy as fuck, so good though. Like this shit's, oopsies, delicious. This is like a comfort meal for me. I don't know why, but it is. It's so fucking good. But oh, okay. We're gonna let that cook. But yeah, 10 out of 10, definitely recommend. But yeah, I was jamming to some fucking No Hands by Waka Flocka Flame, which y'all know about that shit, huh? If you fuck with early 2000s music, I high-key fuck with you. That shit is amazing. So good. Always hits. DJ turn me up. Ladies, it's my jam. I'm a sip Moscato. One with the fans. I'm gonna make some ramen. Because I was like, I kind of want soup. But like, I don't want like actual soup because I had actual soup yesterday. So I'm gonna make some ramen. My sandwich is done. I'm just letting it sit on the pan so it don't get like soggy as shit. But yeah, so I'm gonna make some ramen. And we got our strawberries not even cut yet. I've been too busy figuring out what the fuck I want. But yeah, so we're gonna go back to jamming. Little Throw Some Mo by Ray something and Nikki. So, no, something later. You a bad bitch, I ain't never gonna deny it. So make up my money. I said make it worth my while. Alright, so my ramen is cooking, and I know that I was talking about some early 2000s music, but you know that we can't have early 2000s music without having a little bit of Miss Kesha. Blah, blah, blah. Zip your lip like a padlock. Also, Kesha's going to Lollapalooza, and I'm so fucking excited to see her. I cannot. That's who I was missing. I was looking at the Lollapalooza lineup, right? And I was like looking for little Miss Renee. I was looking for, who else was I looking for? Fucking Tyler, the Creator, Benson Boone. Oh, I'm so excited. But like, I was looking and I was like, I was missing somebody because I was like, oh, here's Benson. And then who else? Renee Rapp, SZA. Who else was I looking at? Oh, Dominic Fike, Natalie Jane. My battery on my camera's gonna die. That's cool. But I was looking and I was like, I can't find Kesha. I'm gonna have to go back and check. My camera on my battery. Nope. My battery on my camera is gonna die. So I might have to, while that's recording, or, oh my god, while my camera battery is charging, I might have to film on my phone. So, yeah, I'm gonna stop this so I can go charge my camera battery. Okay, I have yet to go charge my battery on my camera because I needed to prove myself a point.
anyway, I found out Kesha is performing at 5 o'clock at Lollapalooza on Thursday. So I figured it out. I was just fucking tripping and blind as fuck apparently. But yeah, so now for real, I'm gonna go charge my camera battery, and everything else probably mostly for the rest of the day will be filmed on my phone. So I apologize for the lack of quality and the decline of quality from the beginning of this video. So yeah. Okay, so my food is done. I'm about to cut my sandwich. Part 2. Here's my sandwich. She looking delicious as fuck. Usually I hate that there's no like pull with the cheese. I got my little strawberries here. And then got my delicious looking ramen. Low-key doesn't look that delicious because it's ramen, but so I have my strawberries. I'm gonna go get a pickle because I want one. I got my pickles. I love pickles, y'all. Like, y'all don't understand. And it's really just like dill pickles that I love. I've got my delicious Dr. Pepper. Love Dr. Pepper. I'm like debating if I want chips. I like do, but I don't. Maybe we will. But anyway, so here is the final product of my sandwich, my pickle and my strawberries, my ramen, my amazing Dr. Pepper. But yeah, so that's my breakfast. It's now 10:45. That took me like 30 minutes to make all of this. But yeah, so that's my food. I'm gonna watch some One Tree Hill. If y'all haven't seen One Tree Hill, I highly recommend it. It is super cheesy, but I'm in love with it. It's a really good show. But yeah, so after that, who knows what the fuck I'm gonna do, but I will keep y'all updated, and yeah. All right, I am back. I ate. I watched like 2.5 episodes of One Tree Hill or something like that. And now I am going to do a face mask before I shower. Right now I'm just putting my contacts in so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, contacts are in. We're good to go. My dog is barking. Okay. Can you stop, please? Lexi, shut up. Stop. I don't know why she's barking. We're gonna put my hair up. Whatever. It looks rough as fuck, but that's fine. I don't really give a fuck. Okay. Me, I don't give a fuck. Also, me continues to mess with it, so it looks somewhat decent. I feel like I look like a boy right now, and I really hate that. But anyway, we're gonna do a face mask before I get in the shower. We're using the Peach Slices Nail Rescue. It's like a jelly mask. I don't know why I smelled it. It doesn't really smell like anything. So we're gonna put this on. And then I also have this Good Molecules caffeine eye patch thingies that I'm gonna use as well. Hello. My dog's just like standing right outside the bathroom door. So I know that I was talking about how this week has been a rough week for me. And I don't really get like super vulnerable easily. I think it's just 'cause, like, I don't allow myself to do that. But something happened to me this week that really affected me a lot more than I thought it would. So I work as an EMT, and this person who was my partner, we're not partners anymore, I refuse to ever work with him ever again. We were walking throughout this hospital. We were getting a patient, and the hospital that we were at was a really big hospital. I was saying that I was tired. It was, true. I said that I was tired. It was a true statement. I was. We were walking for like ever, and at this point we had the patient when I said this, and
he literally goes, he looks at me and he was like, sorry, this is a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. He looks at me and he goes, oh, that's okay, you should walk off the McDonald's. And all I did, I told him to shut the fuck up. Because, like, who the fuck are you? We had a patient, so there wasn't, like, a whole lot that I could say. But basically, I told him to shut up. Because I'm like, who the fuck are you? And I didn't let it go. But, like, I didn't say anything about it. And he, like, laughed. It was supposed to be a joke. Haha, funny, right? And we, like, finished up with this patient. We dropped him off where we're going, and we were going back to the station. And the guy that said this sat in the back because the new hire person was driving. Like, he needed to practice driving. And not the entire way back, but for most of the drive, I was able to, like, hold it together and, like, not break down. And we got, like, halfway back to the station, and I just start crying. Like, usually stuff like that doesn't really affect me. You know, I may not always be the most confident when it comes to my body and whatever, but I usually don't let comments, especially that men say about my body, I don't let that ruin me. I don't let that bother me. I don't let it affect me. But for some reason, this really hurt. It's like, how dare you? Who the fuck are you? Right? And it's like, why are you making comments on a female's body at all? You have a whole ass wife or a girlfriend or fiance, whatever, who just gave birth to your son, and you're making comments about my body. I don't even want to know how you talk to her if this is how you're talking to me. And maybe he's the best significant other in the world. Maybe whatever. But that does not give you the right to talk shit about me and my body. And throughout this week, these last few days, like, it's been really hard for me to, I guess, like, in a way deal with or, like, process what he said to me, because, like, it made me a lot more emotional than I thought it would. And I think it's because I'm used to making comments on my own body. I am used to, you know, talking down about myself and, you know, eating one meal, maybe 2 meals a day, and just kind of dealing with that. But this week has been really rough, and I haven't been wanting to eat. I've been crying a lot, and literally the only thing that has made me feel even the slightest bit better is watching YouTube. And if you know who the Sturniolo triplets are, I know that I've talked about them before. I watch them a lot, actually, and it's kind of the only thing that makes me feel better. I'm gonna try not to cry. They put me in such a good mood, and watching them, it kind of takes my mind away from everything else that is going on. And, you know, hearing Matt say things like, thank you for being you, and, you know, that everything's gonna be okay, and hearing Chris say, oh, just focus on yourself, and, you know, I have this video saved on TikTok and I think on my phone that I kind of go back to, and it's really just them saying that
everything's gonna be okay. And things are gonna get better. And even when they don't seem like they're gonna get better, they will. And I kind of, at least recently, I've gone back to that because it's like, it's the only thing that's been keeping me going recently. And I don't like to be vulnerable. I don't like to cry in front of people. I don't like to do any of that. But these last few days, that's like all I've been doing is just crying. And it sucks because as someone who's not super vulnerable, someone who doesn't like to talk about their feelings or their emotions or whatever, I feel like it's good for people to see like a different side of me, because I have this really big like tough exterior where like nothing bothers me. I'm just, you know, whatever. And that's not the case. I struggle a lot with the way I look, with my self-confidence. I struggle with it all. And there are some days where I love my body, and there are some days where I'm just miserable. And these last few days are one of those where I have just been miserable, and I'm trying so hard not to cry right now. If there's anything that I have learned about myself recently after he said that, is that it's okay to cry. It's okay for someone to say something that affects you and to have emotions about it. You know, sometimes I'm like, fuck this dude, fuck men. Which, yes, you know, fuck this dude, who the fuck is he, right? But also, like, my feelings are valid, and it's okay that I'm upset. I feel like things like that aren't talked about enough, because it's always like, oh, just ignore him. Who is he? You know, he's a nobody. And yeah, he is. He's nobody. He's irrelevant to my life and whatever. But that doesn't mean that what he said didn't hurt. And I think that's where I think that's sometimes where, like, the disconnect is. Like, I can say, fuck this dude. I don't give a fuck what he thinks, what he says, whatever. And that's true, because most of the time I tune him out, I ignore him, I don't care. But the minute you start commenting on a girl's body, the minute you start talking about how someone needs to walk off what they ate, that hurts. And I didn't say anything to him because I don't want to give him that time of day. I don't want to hear some stupid, oh, it was just a joke, oh, you can't take a joke, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to hear it. I don't care. I really don't. But yeah. So I have like 2 minutes left. I have to go get clothes so I can go shower. But yeah. So I'll be back after my shower. Okay, so I just got out of the shower. I did my skincare. I put some product in my hair. Yeah, I just filmed a TikTok. So feel free to go check that out on my TikTok page. That'll be linked down below. Feeling a little emotional now after recording that. But I don't really know what else I have planned for today. I don't really know. My mom's gonna be here soon. I might help her, I don't know, make potato salad or something. But that's kind of all I have planned for today. If anything happens, I'll update you guys. But we'll see what I end up doing later. I did tell myself that I was gonna fold laundry and probably throw a load in. I don't know if I'm gonna end up doing that or not, but for right now, that's kind of all the self-care that I've got for the day. So yeah. What's up, guys? It is currently like 1:30 in the afternoon on Sunday. I literally filmed an outro for my little vlog from yesterday, and then my dumbass deleted it. So here I am filming another one while I get ready to go out. Right now it's like kind of gross and rainy and shit out. I look like a boy. What the fuck? But anyway, I don't even remember what I said in my outro from yesterday. I don't really know when this video will be posted. My guess would probably be like tomorrow, Memorial Day. It just kind of depends on what I end up doing today. I'm supposed to go to Costco, but we will see what ends up happening. Yesterday, I kind of needed like a little self-care day. It has been Like last week was such a long, shitty week, honestly. And it's mostly because I have been killing myself at work lately. But honestly, the minute I sit down on the beach, it's going to be so worth it when my friend and I go on vacation. I have just been kind of struggling with, like, I guess the way that I look. Where do men get the audacity from? No idea, but they do. So I really just want to say, honestly, fuck what men think, fuck what people think, really. Do you, be who you are. I know that I'm not skinny. I know that I don't look like models. Whatever. I have a stomach, like, I have big boobs, like, that's just normal. That's just me. I could literally probably not eat for the rest of my life and go to the gym constantly, and I'll never look like that. And that's okay. I just know that my body's not built like that, and that's normal. Does it suck? Does it hurt? Yeah, some days I like really get into my head about it, and I just have to realize it's like, you know what? My body isn't gonna look like somebody else's body, and that's okay. Nobody's body's gonna look like my body, right? And there are days where like that's really hard for me to come to terms with. And then there are days where like I'm like, damn, I look good as fuck, right? Like obviously I have my days where I'm like super, super confident. And then I have my days where I'm not. That's normal. You are beautiful regardless. You are amazing. You are perfect the way you are. Okay? Point blank period, that you're perfect the way that you are. You don't have to look like some supermodel. You don't need to look like some supermodel to be like, damn, I wish I was that level of pretty. Because you are pretty. You are gorgeous. You are beautiful. You are amazing. Okay? Don't let anybody tell you differently, especially a man. Okay? I spent a lot of my life, I'm only 24, but I spent a lot of, like, especially like during high school, I spent a lot of my teenage years looking for male validation because I wasn't getting it from my dad. And I'll be the first to admit it was really, really unhealthy. But I have learned through a lot of therapy that it's okay to love yourself without needing validation from anybody else. It's difficult and it's hard to find that self-love sometimes, but it's there. I know that some days are a lot harder than others to try and, find that self-love, and that's okay. That's normal. There are days where I wake up and I am so confident in the way that I look, in the way that I feel, and there are some days where I wake up and I hate my body. That's normal. That's life. It's okay to feel like that. It's okay to have your ups and downs. It's, that's just a part of life. And if you struggle with mental health, that's a part of dealing with that too. Don't ever feel like you're less than or you're not worthy because you have really bad days sometimes or a really bad week. You are amazing and you are perfect and you are worthy of everything in life. I hope you guys had a good week. I hope you guys have a good Memorial Day. Stay safe. I don't know what y'all are doing, but if y'all are doing anything, stay safe. Yeah, I hope you guys have a good week. I hope you guys had a good day. And in case nobody has told you recently, yesterday, today, I love you. I am proud of you. You are doing a fantastic job. You are worthy. So I love you. And my DMs are always open if you guys ever need anybody to talk to. Hit me up on Instagram, hit me up on TikTok. I always want to say Twitter. I have a Twitter, I just never use it. But yeah, so. Also, guys, leave a comment down below if you like the little vlogs. Also leave a comment if there's any questions, any topics you want me to talk about or discuss. My friend Maya and I, we are very opinionated, so if you guys want to see her back, let me know down in the comments. Yeah, if you guys have any ideas for topics, any questions, anything like that, let me know. Hit me up on Instagram, hit me up on TikTok, comment down below, anything like that. But yeah, I feel like there was something else that I was gonna say, but I definitely don't remember. I had to cut that last part of the video short because my friend ended up FaceTiming me. But yeah, so hit me up, DM me if y'all just want to talk, if you have ideas, let me know. And I will see you guys next time. I hope you guys have a really good day. I will see you guys later. Bye.